not only do we got the new event, but you guys finally got the update on console. That's freaking hype, man. I know I'm getting to this stream a little bit late. I'm sorry about that. I slept in. Had a very, very busy day the other day. We had to take Budge into the vet. She got some of her teeth pulled. But she's doing fine. I'm gonna make a short video about it. But anyways, hi guys. Oh, that's a new looking event icon or whatever. Kind of cool looking. So obviously we're not on console right now, but this can kind of be considered the celebration stream. Also, before anybody asks, I know I just posted a crap ton of shorts highlighting all of the different costumes. And then while I was posting them, I looked on my channel and I already had shorts for most of those costumes. Oh well, looks like I'm double dipping. I didn't intend to, is my point. All right, meet with this idiot. Oh, there's quite a few items out of this. That's cool. Found when defeating invading Shadow invaders. Ew! Hopefully they're a little bit easier to get. And then the Lunar, yeah, right. Cleansed in the moonlight fountain in the hub. Yeah. If I recall, that's the Everdark or whatever. But we'll see. Speak with the High Priest. There's religion in Trove. Defeat a Chaos Wolf. All right. Oh, they're just in the Cursed Vale. That's right. I'm still thinking of the old event. Cool. The event is decently long. Nice. Yeah, usually this is a good one. I should, oh, you know what? Let me tweet out since nobody ever gets notifications, right? How the heck do I tweet? I have to do it on my phone now. Because it automatically logs me out. But I can't get a proper link to the actual stream because Twitter sucks. Haha. Anyways. Wait, what is that little exclamation mark? Oh, is that right? I forget if they did that on purpose or if that's tied to one of the mods that I'm still using from a million years ago. Get ready to be picking things up again. Right, there's all like the cursed bushes and crap. Yeah. Hey, Bobby. Yeah, I assume notifications just aren't going out because I just did all of those shorts spam. I hate how YouTube works, man. So stupid. I know it's also kind of the middle of the day, and usually this is like the deadest hours whenever I do streaming. Because European players are sleeping, American players are still at work. But anyways. Where, dude, are these really this uncommon? Oh, I just have to return to the High Priest already. I see. My bad. Yeah, I think I had to manually find your stream. Yeah, that sounds about right. I could, does it let me create a post? It doesn't let me do that anymore. I'm gonna just post on the community tab. And then I'll just delete it later. Because YouTube is stupid. I'll just remove the post later or something. There we go. Okay. Wolves are still more common in Shores of the Everdark. Okay, so they are still there. Yeah, I wondered. Equip a Lunar Plunge banner. No, I don't want to. Is this the... No, that's the Tainted Drop. Where's my banner? Where's the crafting table? Also, these guys are so cute. Oh, this guy's the shop. Okay. So we gotta cleanse it. And then I assume there's like some crappy one that I can... Oh. Okay, they want me to farm a bunch of them first. That's kind of silly, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it does say Shores of the Everdark. Okay. They want me to get 100 of them, though. That's pretty brutal, honestly. Oh, well. Hey, Mimo. Hey, dear mine. We are multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. By the end of this, you're going to hate this event so much. No, I'm pretty used to this by now. The problem is going to be, as you can see, like when I go into this biome, it's dead because people are already farming it like crazy. That's going to be the worst of it. But I don't think this event has changed. Because usually they do have that kind of crap where it's like, oh, just go gather this a billion times. Go gather this a billion times. Like, bro, I'm coming from back in the day when you guys might remember events would have you kill like 500 of an enemy type. And then the next part of the quest would be like, now kill 700. So it's not that bad. It is annoying, though. I will say it's not like the funnest event, especially considering the drops that we get out of this are just kind of the usual. Whatever. I'm not seeing any of the wolves. Maybe my quest isn't marking them. Is that just these guys? Yeah, okay, so it's just not marking them. Is it all enemies in here? I assume so. Looks like it. Which means I should probably be going through the dungeon legit. What about... Do you give me things? No, they don't. Okay, so that's tied to like a later portion of the event. I wonder if there's a mod that points to them or something. Oh, there's also the Tainted Stars. Right. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a mod. I'm not using it anymore because I turned it off. Let me actually see if I still got it installed. Because I'd rather just turn it on. Hello? Trove Tools? Let's see. I assume it's Tainted. Yeah, Tainted Star Waypoint. No, there's a better one by Chronicle. Tainted Lunar Drops Tracker. I assume that's just going to track like everything. Hello, I'm pressing escape. Oh my god, this game. Yeah, I am in U11 Everdark. Because yeah, U12 was packed. What do you think about the new Warframe 1970 or whatever? Oh, the 1990? Is that out already? Because I do want to try that. It looked pretty cool. Oh, he made a fancy mod. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't really expecting something like that. I mean, leave it to Chronicle. Giga Chad. Jeez, that's so helpful. Hey, Tony. Also, yeah, hi, anybody else that I might not have said hello to. What's the best way to get Gearcrafter Vaults on console? It's going to be the same as it was on PC. Basically, go to U6 or Forbidden Spires, because they renamed all the difficulties for no stupid reason, and just grind elites. Because elite mobs in U6 aren't supposed to drop it every single time, but they do. So it's consistently the best area to get them. Kind of sucks, right? That, you know, a new endgame area and everything comes out, but if you want to be like optimal, you're not going to be farming the endgame area. It's kind of silly. Yeah, this is going pretty quick, honestly. I mean, it does suck that we obtain these one at a time. That's my favorite aspect of Trove, is needing hundreds of an item and you only get them one at a time rather than bulk. It's such a fun mechanic. The enemies drop bulk. Just these ones that we don't. Which, these are actually kind of hard to see, dude. Like, I don't know if I would notice these without the mod. Pretty dark here. Give me a Minecraft Gamma mod so I can actually, you know, see what's going on. Side note, I know nobody asked, but I do have the next Windcraft video ready. God, I've been having so much fun on that server. I just have to edit it, which I'll try and do after this, but I don't know if I'll get that video uploaded today. We'll see. Depends how long this event ends up taking. Woohoo, die. It's weird it's not marking the enemies, but I guess because they're a specific enemy type, it's kind of weird. I probably have enough, but Lord knows I'm gonna need a lot more later, so. I can't even play the update because my PS4 is broken. Oh, rip. What happened? Did you jam a fork in it to try and, you know, get lag on a Destiny raid so that you could kill the boss? I know I shouldn't make fun of it, but I don't know. Anytime people talk about like their console messing up, I just always think about how my original Xbox caught fire. Oh man. Right as I was like, I'll admit, I used my original Xbox. I had a modded one. Don't sue me, Microsoft. I had an original Xbox and I had a modded Xbox, and I was playing an emulator on it, and I was playing 2000 Year Door, and I guess the emulator just didn't work very well because that's technically like what, a GameCube emulator or something. And yeah, the Xbox eventually just started smoking and then it melted. So rip me. Oh, the fan broke on your PlayStation. Rip. I think it's an easy enough replacement, but you gotta go to like a repair shop, which sucks. Do these show up in my main inventory? Oh, they do. 80. Okay, so we're not there yet because we need 100. So fun. Fastest way to get, wait. Oh, block element. God, I'm trying to remember. I think, so here's the thing that kind of sucks. The block element is basically still out of the gear vaults, but you need to, it's weird because you need to open like just enough gear vaults so that you can get your gear mastery like maxed out. But then you want to save as many of them as you can because you're not going to be able to get Crystal 5 unless you have, you know, a bunch of gear vaults and have your PR high enough and stuff like that. I should make some shorts on those, actually. Is it faster to get the lunar thing by just doing dungeons? Like these dungeons? I don't think so, because I don't think they actually give me any. Like, enemies drop them. Let's take a peek. I mean, I guess killing these enemies in here, yeah, it definitely gives me a lot more. But this is tied to like a later portion of the event. Unless you've just been doing normal dungeons, but I don't think that's the case. It might be better, maybe instead of this, let me try Curse Veil and see how many wolves I run into. Because I'm curious. I have a question. If you have an account with 15 KPR for what? I don't know what you're even asking. Are you asking for like a shared account? In which case, no, get out. Also, is this a bot night? I wonder. Feels like it. This actually might be more efficient. There's a lot more stars here than I thought. Plus, I mean, I guess it depends if wolves are more common. Oh my dear lord. I might need to turn this mod off. I feel like I'm going into the Spider-Verse. Yikes. Oh, we do have enough though. So let's hurry up. What should I grind to get 20 KPR to 30 KPR? I mean, are you missing gem slots? Because you gotta get your class max level first and foremost. That'd be like the most important thing. And then otherwise, crystal gear is way easier to obtain. Technically speaking, at 20 KPR, you can get crystal 5 drops. Maybe not, no, not crystal 5, sorry, crystal 4. Crystal 4. Out of the gear crafter vaults, but you do have to max out the profession, so rip on that one. All right, let's clean all of these. Wash them in water. Hurry up. And then, which one of these do I want? Okay, they all have the same effect. It's just they have like light and attack speed, and these are literally both the same. Why would I go for these? Okay, I guess just because mastery, I don't really care that much. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Let's plop that on, and that means I gotta put this other banner on some other class so I don't accidentally loot collect it. I don't know who doesn't have a banner in my squad. Oh my god. That's probably a bad banner? It is a special banner though. I don't farm those. I know I got a class. Yeah, there we go. Boomer. Okay. Defeat a shadow wolf, which I assume with the banner equipped, go into an adventure world, get your magic find a trigger, and that'll bring it up. Yeah. Okay, so now it might actually be faster to clear dungeons, as you mentioned earlier, because now I might consistently get those enemies to drop. What's with the gear crafting? Sorry, you gotta be a bit more specific, my dude. Gear crafting, essentially, like to summarize for you guys, if you didn't check out my other videos, basically, gear crafting is going to end up being kind of like the new meta for getting gear. Basically, you want to get your gear crafting maxed out, and then if you go into Forbidden Spires, which is the biome that has like the most elite mobs of the game, they're going to end up dropping these new boxes, the gear crafter vaults. And the gear crafter vaults, essentially depending on the PR of the class that you're using, will drop gear as high as crystal 5. And then there's the gear crafting itself, which nobody really touches because the gear crafting kind of sucks. Let's be real. Is that the little wolf? Yeah, that was him. He didn't drop... Oh, he dropped a lunar armor fragment. Oh... Okay, so that, right. That kind of sucks. So there's two completely different things to grind. This one at least is tied to dungeons, so I'm okay with that. Because then I can just normal farm. Did I do it? Was there an arrow one? Yeah, there was. Okay. Not bad. A bit annoying. Most of all, I gotta turn this mod off. It's so visually intrusive. I'll turn it off once I get this part done. Oh, hey. Got one of those. That's kind of lucky. We need a 4th normal inventory slot. I know. That's what I thought. As soon as they added like the personal chest slot, I just thought, wait a minute. But I totally understand why they did it, because if you think about it, it's a lot easier for them to just add like another inventory slot to the personal chest, because it doesn't really like have to, they gotta create like one extra tab, that's it. Versus if they add a new inventory slot, that's gonna change, like they basically have to put in more work. Which, lazy. The other thing too is, let's be real, inventory spaces cost so much like money. They're ridiculously expensive, but they're kind of mandatory. I didn't even buy that next personal chest slot though, because why would I? Like, how do you properly and effectively use Shadowhunter's abilities? I mean, the snare that you throw down can stun enemies, so it keeps them staggered, and then otherwise you just left click with your class gem. When you're attacking enemies, you'll build up your Seekers, which is just going to be represented by a bunch of arrows that go on top of your head. It goes up to 5, and then when 5 of them are around, you just right click, and there you go. That shoots 5 of them out, which will seek nearby enemies. And then your ultimate ability, you gotta hold the button down, and the arrows are going to tag enemies, but it's also going to apply a damage over time effect. So you just hold it down and tag an enemy with as many arrows as possible. But the ult is still ridiculously broken. A lot of times it just glitches out or barely shoots. It's very annoying. I wish they would have overhauled the ult to just be like an arrow barrage or something more interesting. Then at least it would make a lot more sense too, because if you think about it, an arrow barrage would mean that you would have to have the enemies stay still, right? So suddenly your snare would actually become valuable. Because otherwise most times people still don't use it because it's not worth using the, like wasting the animation time. Weird question, can C5 drop from dungeons? Yes, it can. You do have to be in U12 difficulty or D14 now it's called. There is, oops. In the Rising Tides update, which came alongside the Gear Crafter, you guys also got the new difficulty, which is here, D15 or Long Shade. Don't ask me, they genuinely just renamed all the difficulties for no reason. But I've gotten a few C5 drops. They're not common. Can you stop rubber banding, game? Thank you. Has Mythic Gear come to console? Yep. With the Rising Tides update, you guys got Mystic Gear. Mystic? I always forget which one it is because there's already one of those in the game. I think Mystic is the new gear, and Mythic is like the lower tier. But either way, you guys got it. Don't even think about it. It's really bad. Like, as a comparison, you know how long I've been playing this game. I'm not touching Mystic Gear until they make it more obtainable. Oh my god, the rubber banding. Yikes. I did not even use that portal, excuse you. What is going on? Okay, hold on. Jeez. Let me double check with the update really quick. Yeah, it is Mystic Gear. I just wanted to double check. Thought maybe I was crazy and doing it wrong all the time. Actually, you know what? We just gotta have Magic Find trigger, right? So that means we don't need to do dungeons. We can just fight the elites again. So delves are better than Everdark for the Starfire fragments. Not necessarily. If you get really lucky, okay, awesome. But but I was farming pretty consistently, trying to like go out of my way to get the Starfire fragments, and it just wasn't happening. And then eventually I just gave up on that. And because with this update, you're going to be fighting elite mobs anyways, in order to try and get the Gear Crafter vaults, I'd say this is probably the most efficient. But you might get lucky. Like, that's the thing that kind of sucks about the Starfire fragments, is they're just really, really bad. I've got like quite a few of them now, just casually, by not focusing on them. Just go to ships. I mean, if you have a group, yeah, sure, but not everybody has access to a group of people constantly. Where are elites? Why are there none spawning? The heck? Hello? No, really. Where are the elites? Imagine if they ended up nerfing it. I know they didn't. I know I'm just getting really unlucky. Oh, you're talking about going to the ship for the magic find trigger. Yeah, no, I don't care. This is easy enough. This way I don't gotta like focus on trying to find a ship, and then I'd say that this is faster just because I can kill these enemies faster. It's weird that the magic find isn't triggering as often as it should be though, but whatever. Have you already tried the new classes in Diablo Immortal, Blood Knight and Tempest? I tried Blood Knight, he seemed pretty cool. If I end up like starting to stream Diablo Immortal, which I don't know if I'll get the chance to, I want to, but I'll probably end up being like a Tempest main, just because the most recent class. But yeah, so far it was actually pretty dope. I'm very surprised how far Diablo Immortal has come in comparison to Diablo 4. It's kind of embarrassing. But isn't that what usually happens in this day and age? The mobile game like outshines the big AAA game because it just makes more money. Also, yes, hello if I didn't say hello. I know you guys are starting to show up, but I'm trying to be a little bit efficient here. But I do see you. Be a good dungeon. I wonder if there's like an internal cooldown on this wolf. I don't know if there is. Just farm your gems, you'll get stronger from that versus crystal gear. Yeah, but the dude that was asking earlier, I don't know if somebody else asked, but he was saying he can't get crystal gems, which I assume means he already had stellar gems. But yeah, you get a lot more PR out of gems, that's for sure. How do I get C4 gear 16 KPR? Do I need more magic find or something? For like out of the gear crafter boxes, because those you need to have 20 KPR minimum to get C4. Otherwise, good luck getting it as a drop. It's gonna be really, really uncommon. Also, hey, Alphonse. Where are the wolves at? Well, there's two types of wolves. There's the wolves that are in Cursed Vale as well as the Everdark. That's for the Tainted Stars. And then there's these ones that I'm triggering right now, which we need to have one of the banners from the event. And then every time Magic Find triggers, it's going to have one of these wolves spawn. And then they're giving me this new stupid event resource. I do have all my Magic Find on, right? Yeah, I do. I got like 13K. Jeez. But yeah, the event pretty much will say all of that stuff for you. You should play Bloodborne if you haven't already. I've thought about it. See, the problem is, I only have a PS5, and if I'm being perfectly real, the PS5 version of Bloodborne sucks. Sorry, there isn't a PS5 version. Like, it basically is emulating a PS4 game, and it does not do a good job of it. Like, there's frame slowdown, and it's just very, very stuttery. I wanted to play Bloodborne, and I wanted to play it at 60 frames, but I'm just waiting for the Bloodborne remake, because that's totally gonna be a thing, right? What does the event give you? As far as I've seen, there's like a bunch of new mounts and stuff, so there's quite a few things per mastery. which is kind of nice. They might announce a remaster in the next PlayStation event. Yeah, so I have a theory that one of two things is going to happen. We know behind the scenes Sony is working on like a PS5 Pro because they love money, even though there's not really any reason to make a PS5 Pro. And then they also are probably getting ready to work on the PS6, unfortunately. So I'm assuming Sony is either going to have the Bloodborne remake be like, you know, their marketing. They're going to end up making it so that it's like a PS6 launch title, or maybe if they're smart, they'll make it so that it works with the enhanced edition. My problem with it is that they're essentially making games run very poorly on the PS5 to make the PS5 Pro look better, right? Which kind of sucks because when you look at a game like the Demon Souls remake, that is one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. Runs at steady 60 frames on PS5. So there's not really any excuse. Like, that game looks better than Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for Genshin's Natland. I'll end up going back to Genshin at least for a little bit when it hits. I don't know if I'll get like hardcore back into it. It depends how tedious the area is, because let's be real, it's going to. Is there an amount that gives jump strength other than the event one? Jump strength? You mean like for this, like verticality? In which case you would go for the Bomber Royale mount, the Volatile Bounder, or the Cosmic Dragon. Not sure what you mean by jump strength unless there's something else tied to this event that I haven't checked yet. I like how the wolf spawns on you. That's funny. But man, it sure does require a lot of these fragments, huh? That means I can do this. I don't even need to go into the dungeon. I can just do like super efficient Shadowhunter grinding. Nice. Are Frosty boxes coming back in December? I would assume so. I don't see why they wouldn't. Hey, Spooky. You should just do this in U12 Shadow World. You get resources faster, and you can also farm the other stuff. Oh, I guess so. But I hate Everdark. Also, hey, GNAC. Hey, KO. That's okay. I'll go into the Everdark when I need to. I know it's probably more efficient to do that because, I mean, I need like hundreds of the stupid tainted stars and all that crap. But that's okay. It just gives me an opportunity for a longer stream. Right, guys? Right? It's fine. This is fine. I should go in here when it's got like a cursed veil, right? Yeah, totally. You need 2K of the star resource for everything, which is incredibly stupid, and the Everdark is the fastest way to get it. Are there daily quests, though? Because usually that's how they time gate it. That is cursed, though. I don't think you can drop the new stuff from donating, not as far as I can see. Oh, so you just got to craft it, which means, haha, it might be one of those events where I don't get everything. It always depends how tedious it is, man. Like, I completely have unsubscribed from the boring aspects of this game when I would rather just, like, farm and do, like, the stuff I enjoy. And then people wonder why I can still play this game and have fun. Well, that's how. Because I literally just avoid content I don't like. We'll see how cursed it is. What's the best magic class in your opinion? I mean, okay, let me see. I mean, it all depends, right? Dino Tamer is extremely fast. Tomb Raiser or Draco are invincible. Ice Sage is god tier powerful. I don't know. Those would be the ones off the top of my head anyway. Next time you go back to the hub, check the crafting thing. There's a mount that gives you jump strength. Oh, that must be a new stat. Is that the Cosmic Dragon's stat, basically? Like the floaty jump, I wonder? Or does it just give you more vertical jump, like without the floaty effect? Kind of interesting and weird. But yeah, I'll check that out. If that is a new stat, then yeah, it's just tied to the new event item. Excuse you. All right, yeah, fine. I'll just go to the stupid Everdark. Can I take my PS4 account and bring it to PC? No, you can't. If only Gearcrafter Volts were tradable. Yes, I know. Then the update would actually be like insane. But that would mean that they would have actually put out like something really, really cool that, you know, implies to everybody that this game is an MMO. And they don't really like that. They prefer this game being a single player game that just happens to be online. When I was in the Everdark, I did drop some things, but not the new stuff, just like a weapon style and something. So maybe you can drop the ally and mount from that. Maybe, I don't know. Check and see if there's any on the player market. Because that's where usually you'd be able to tell if other players have them. I assume there's going to be another part of the quest later that's going to want me to do those dungeons anyway, which is why I don't really want to go here. Because this is really inefficient. Outside of, oh, I can press E on these. Yeah, no, I'm going back. I just want to get this part of the event done and just go one after another. There is for the ally, but I don't see anything dropping on Trovesaurus. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's only the first day. Usually somebody would have got something, though. So it's possible that they're just untradeable. The heck? I don't know if I've ever seen this dungeon. I'm not saying it's new, just I might not have seen it. Yeah, gear updates live for console. It says it in the title, my dude. We're celebrating. I'm still on PC. I'll acknowledge that. I know. I don't play Trove on console anymore. Close. Need one more, I think. Only the Cosmic Dragon has that stat as well. Oh, okay. So it is the floaty jump then. Like the jump strength. I never noticed. I never looked. All right. Craft Acolyte Armor. I mean, that sounds cool. Too bad it's not actually like a cool costume or something. I don't know if you saw my ping on the Discord, but dungeons in the Everdark drop resources for upgrading Mystic Gear. Oh, really? Does it drop the Delves resource? Because that would suck, because it would mean that we have to farm that area. You mean just Everdark dungeons, like the Colosseums? Also, sorry, Spooky, I didn't see the ping. I pretty much literally just woke up and then got to work. Oh, there it is. Allowing them to fend off... What? Oh, yeah, you're right. No. Cursed. No, like the single star dungeons. Oh, that's why everyone's going so crazy for them. See, that's what I mean. Like, it feels like... I told you there's like issues with this update where they made the gear crafting or like Mystic Gear like way too difficult to obtain. And that makes sense that they would put a bunch of resources in here now because they're trying to push players actually logging in and stuff. Is it only a U12? Let me see. I didn't notice. I mean, there's Lycanstone and stuff like that, but unless there's the Delves resource, Like, do you just mean it drops the basic resources, Spooky, like the ore and junk? First time seeing 1-star dungeons in the Everdark. Yeah, this event always brings these. But yeah, I'm both excited and terrified if this is actually a consistent way to start getting for Mystic gear. It does actually drop souls at the depths sometimes. Maybe the other ones as well. Oh no. Ugh. Guess I'm gonna have to no life it until they patch it out, right? Damn it. I mean, it's gonna be the best way we can get Mystic gear, so. The donation thing also drops Mystic resources. Oh no. Well, get ready to see a dark screen a lot, guys, because, ugh. Thanks for letting me know, Spooky, but that's cursed. Does it say that in the patch notes, or did people just kind of discover that? Because I'm worried that it's another exploit that they're going to patch out as soon as they see this stream. Like last time. Also, I wonder, does U12 give more resources? I don't think it does, in my experience from previous years. It says in the tooltip for the donation. Okay, so it's on purpose. Awesome. That sucks. That's genuine pain, because that means I'm gonna have to spend like 20 hours in here, and this biome sucks. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's let me see if I can find that old mod. No more dark biomes. I already have that installed. Are you kidding? Do I not have it turned on? Let me see. No more dark biomes. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna remove and re-add the mod because apparently it's saying it's not installed. Okay, let's see how much of a difference that makes. Flashbang! I did 50 dungeons for the quest and got 13 depth cores, 1 soul of the depth. Oh, 50, sorry. Ew. Damn it. Yeah. All right. I mean, I gotta no life it because otherwise I'll never get Mystic gear, right? And the souls of the depths are the main resource I'm missing. No more dark biome my foot. That didn't really help. I mean, it helped a little bit. It's definitely better. I think I'm gonna turn off that tainted star thing because I don't like running around pressing E on everything. What was that mod? I think it was called like Lunar Plunge event or something. No, it's not. Dang it. What was it called? Tainted. There we go. Excuse me, guys. I can put the other tainted star waypoints on instead of the one that's a little more intrusive. Best way to grind forge fragments at 16 kpr. Forge fragments, like from loot collecting crystal gear, it's still just going to end up being the Gearcrafter vaults. Like literally, those Gearcrafter vaults have just completely changed the game. There were groups grinding it earlier today. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, thanks for letting me know. Now I know. I was literally like just so dead. I was just sleeping in. Yes, mine broke. That's what I was doing, was turning off the mod that was pointing to the stars. Because I know it was a bit intrusive. It's like a really helpful utility mod, but as far as YouTube is concerned, me no like. There do seem to be some wolves in here, so at the very least, it's kind of like a good, consistent way of getting some tainted stars amongst doing this, I guess. Later, Luca. Oh, never mind. You're saying good night and as a greeting. I see. Can anyone tell me what mod he's using? The one for the boss arrows. That is the definitive boss radar mod. For anybody just tuning in, by the way, my buddy Spooky let me know, apparently, these new event 1-star dungeons, you guys are going to want to go out of your way to farm thousands of them, because they very rarely drop resources required for Mystic Gear. And trust me, Mystic Gear is impossible to get, so you're going to want to like farm it like crazy. That's unfortunately what I'm going to do, even though I loathe this biome. So for today's stream, we're going to be focusing on the event, and then I might do another like much lengthier stream just to focus on like these dungeons. It depends how long the event takes. I might stream this at the Goblin Hours, but either way, you guys can expect, hello? You guys can expect I'm going to be doing like a lot of lengthy streams because I have to no life this. I have to take advantage of it. Like, it's so stupid. I hate it, but it's still better than doing the delves. How many of these tainted stars do I got? Oh, ew, it puts them like that in my inventory. Well, I needed like 100 or something stupid. What gem should I put for the boomeranger? Pretty much just typical damage gems. Yeah, my next video would actually be focusing on Boom Boom. I'll try and get that class guide out sometime this week. The wolves in the dungeon don't drop tainted stars, at least not consistently. Yeah, they do drop them, but yeah, not consistently. I've noticed that as well. Like, you see, sometimes they drop them, but not like the ones out in the overworld. I need a loot collector. Get the world ID and see if I can rejoin that world. Are any of the event banners useful? You need them for the event. You're most of all just getting them for the mastery, which... Why? There we go. Started playing on Xbox and PC because PC is more updated. Oh, you mean you swapped to PC? Yes. Good job. I think we should do the math first to see if it's even viable. I mean, it's still probably more viable than doing the delves. That's kind of the problem. But yeah, if you find anybody that actually starts doing the calculations, sure. I'll check and see how many Souls Adepts I have after I'm done with this event. Because that, I feel, is going to be like the super most important thing to just kind of get a gauge for it. Because we're going to need hundreds of them. I still think, unfortunately, this is still going to technically be the most efficient way of grinding it right now. But yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean it's like actually good enough. Now, what I might do at the very least is try to get enough to convert my gear up to Mystic. But it really depends how expensive it is. Like time-wise. Maybe I'll get like one piece of gear or something. You're definitely not maxing out your gear. That's for sure. If they said that every event in the future would do something like this, then it would be much less pressure. I know, that's the thing, right? Like, I just feel like, uh-oh, I have to take advantage of this. I didn't take advantage of the tree trunks, and look where that got me. But I still am gonna cling on to the idea that there's gonna be some future updates. Like, what I think they're doing, I might be wrong about this, but my theory is they're attempting a new type of time-gated content where we have the update and Mystic Gear is extremely difficult to get because now they can consistently add like events or other little things that'll give us a bit of a boost towards the Mystic Gear that is essentially time gating on time gating. And then long term, I still think they're going to end up eventually giving us the next Gear Crafter update, which is going to allow us to craft Mystic Gear, which might be significantly cheaper, just resource and time wise. Knowing the devs is probably not. It's probably going to be consistently like really, really bad. But that's my theory, just because it kind of makes sense, like with how they develop things. And it would mean that they could really drag this out. Because otherwise it doesn't make sense why they were so aggressively like adjusting and changing like how difficult it is to get Mystic. At least I think. Later, Mimo. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, man. Luca, I already responded to you, dude. It's the definitive boss radar mod. Just reached 700 mastery on PS5. It starts to become painfully slow to gain mastery ranks this far into the game. Yes. Now you see why I don't bother anymore. What are you taking advantage of? I wasn't here. Yeah, so I'll of course make like a short video talking about this later so that more people, so it makes more sense to people so I don't gotta keep repeating myself. But essentially, these dungeons are dropping resources to upgrade Mystic Gear. And thankfully it's not an exploit because it does actually mention it. You can also get some of the resources out of the donations with the tainted stars or whatever. Which means, unfortunately, regardless of how tedious this might be, this is the most consistent way of getting the end game gear right now. Just because there's not really a consistent way of grinding the resources at the moment. Who are you talking to? Are you on YouTube as well? Yes. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I'm talking to myself, bro. God, don't shame me. That's why I'm trying to like read the comment aloud so that it makes like, so there's context for whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Do I need a maxed out gear crafting rank in order to get gear vaults to drop C5? Yes. You need to have maxed out gear crafting, and then you also have to have 45 KPR. For Crystal 4 gear, I'm going to assume you need to have gear crafting maxed out, but you only need to have like 20 KPR. So it's a lot more lenient. Can you upgrade C5 to Mystic by doing this only? Yes, that's the point. Because there's a bunch of different resources for Mystic Gear. Again, I'll have another video that'll go into more detail, so it'll make more sense. But the big resource that we're getting out of here is the Souls of the Depths, which normally are exclusive to the delves, specifically the new delve. And that delve is literally the worst place in the entire game right now. Not only just in terms of difficulty, but it's like, you thought normal delves were boring? Oh my god. Like, they should get an award for how bad the sunken depths are. Literally the worst area they've ever added to the game. It seems like a cool concept. Oh, underwater cave. But then you realize what that means. Getting knocked around. And floaty, jumpy physics. And then suddenly it's not fun. Oh, was that what Luca was asking? I thought he was asking about the boss radar X's. But yeah, if you want to pull all items to you, yeah, you just hold the pickup button. I know the game doesn't tell you that. I need to write that down. I need to make a shortcut or a YouTube short talking about that. Because yeah, that's something that consistently comes up over the years. I know I've talked about it in like other videos, but I don't think I have like a dedicated short. You know what? We probably have enough. Let's double check. Yeah, you can also, as VG mentioned, you can go into your settings and you can choose like what tier of gear it picks up, whether it's shadow and up, so that you're not just filling your inventory with garbage. It's pretty cool. I don't know why the tutorial doesn't tell you about it. Oops, I didn't even have my right tome. Ooh, all right. Still not there yet, huh? There's a part of the event quest line that requires you to do 50 of these dungeons. Yeah, I figured. That's probably the next part. Ah, oh, dang it. Biome's dead. See if I can get to this dungeon quick enough. That's the problem is now, like, bro, it's already like so busy in here. As soon as I make a video talking about it, good luck. It's gonna be so bad. Thankfully, whoever's in here seems to be possibly weak. They might not be. But it took them a while to complete that one. Ah! Stop game. It's very rubber bandy today, like, oh. It's still playable. Power rank 3.6k. Would you have any tips for me? Get your character max level first. Then, like, otherwise don't bother with PR. Having higher power rank is gonna allow you to fill up your gem slots, and that's gonna give you the huge, like, the biggest power boost in the game. So I'd recommend focusing on that first. And then later, you know, it comes to getting better gems, getting better gear, getting dragons, getting mastery, so on and so forth. But yeah, if you're not even max level, then honestly, don't worry about PR. Buzz, calm down. How many do I need? Ugh, I don't even know how many I have. Attack, you idiot. Jeez. I wish these dungeons were a little bit better to get into. I mean, it's not that bad, but... is there any way to level up the normal skill tree faster? Like the astrolabe or whatever? In which case, no. Technically, it's time gated if you don't have the qubits to skip a lot of it. Because they want you to spend money. Oof. Dude, this is gonna like kill my soul doing these dungeons. I mean, it depends how many I need, but I'm assuming I'm gonna need thousands. And I just don't know if, how long is this event? I mean, it's around for a while, so I could probably like at least get one piece of gear to Mystic, but it depends how consistent the depth drops are, if at all. Which probably not, let's be real. You have a video on how to start the gear crafting profession. I don't, but you literally just go to the hub and start crafting gear. I mean, I have gear crafter guides, and those go over how the profession works, yes. But as far as like specifically how to start it, you just do the same as any other profession. Any tips on geode caves? Like, what are you trying to ask for specifically? If you're talking about like going through the actual gross geode caves, then I would suggest that you update, like upgrade very specific modules first, like your jetpack and maybe your grappling hook and stuff, or just your air, so that you can go deeper, because that's more important. I did an additional 50 dungeons and got 4 more depth cores. So the first 50 you said you got 1, right, VG? Because technically that would mean you got 5 out of 100. And I think we need 250? It's something ridiculous, like 250 each. So yeah, that'd be pretty brutal. I don't know the math off the top of my head. I'd have to bring out a calculator, but because I'm too focused on trying to do these dungeons quick. I got 13 from the first 50 dungeons, along with donating. Oh, did you not donate this time? Because otherwise, yeah, that's a bit better. That's more consistent. Because if you can get, let's say, 10 per 50 dungeon, including donation, that would mean you would get 20 per 100 dungeons, which would still be atrocious, but at least that's more reasonable. I gotta stop picking up this gear. Yeah, that would still require like a lot of dungeons. But yeah, like I said, it would still require thousands of dungeons. But did you see TennoCon with the new Warframe expansion? Oh, the 1990? Yeah, I'll be playing that. I'll go back to Warframe for a little bit to try that out. It seemed pretty cool. I'm still looking forward to Soulframe, even though it looks rough. Fortnite slurp juice. But that 1990 actually looked pretty dope. And Soulframe, yeah, it kind of looks crappy, but I might prefer it, like just over Warframe. Like, it looks pretty good. Soulframe is still in the alpha beta phase. Yeah, but it comes out this year. That's why it's like so weird. I mean, unless they delay it, which most likely. That's what was so like weirdly surprising about it. Oh, sorry, just got a bunch of big comments there. Oh, you're spamming. Bro, don't do it. I'll destroy you if you do. But yeah, I'll read the comment in a sec because it's a bit of a longer one. Played back in 2018, nice. Got a PC, is there any way I can use my console account on PC? No, unfortunately. There's no way to transfer, and then additional question, is Neon Ninja still the fastest farming class? Technically, but it's a lot more open now where you can kind of just use whatever. Because we get a lot of we get a lot of movement speed out of the skill tree. There's the Astrolabe in the hub. Get world ID. They're opening up beta to all players later this year. Oh, okay. Like it is specifically beta. I see. Yeah, I'll still play it. Like, again, I still like the idea of Soulframe. It's just that it looks really rough. But heck yeah, man. I'm down to be on the ground floor, so long as the game loop is actually interesting. It also depends when it comes out, because we also have Path of Exile 2 coming out into early access, not beta. And that game looks so far along. I'm really excited for it. I just donated 130 stars and got a whopping 14 chunks of runic ore. That's it. Okay, so it's inconsistent, to say the least. Good to know. Yeah, again, I'll see, like, based on your average and my average, we'll see, like, how much depth cores I get. The 1999 update for Warframe is also the end of the year. Oh, okay. I thought it was coming out way sooner. I'm drinking iced coffee. Nice. I was drinking my slurp juice, but I'm out now. I might have to start eating this protein bar because my tummy is grumbling. And I don't really have time to make food or a sandwich. Excuse me. I don't know why people keep splitting off. Like, I keep seeing this while I'm in this biome where people keep, like, going off and doing dungeons on their own. And I don't know why. Because we want to all consistently be doing them together. Maybe he's just trying to go at a slower pace. I don't know. I went to bathroom. Can you help me choose one of the 4 classes? What, Luca? What did you ask about 4 classes? I didn't see the other comment, sorry. I was summoned through talk of Warframe. Yes. Excuse you, die. Miganda is still rare and still worth a few 100K now. Oh, that's because of the duping. There was a big problem on console that had a crap ton of people duping. It's still a problem, and that's why, like, so many of the rarest items are just ridiculously cheap now. The economy is broken. I was happy for the update to come out to Trove today, but I can't play it. RIP! Okay, it's here now at least, so. Excuse you, stop it. I said stop it. Is Gonda also cheap on PC? No, not really. On PC, we had a little bit of duping, but generally speaking, like, we've had duping in the game for a long, long time. Technically been in the game for years, and on PC is kind of where people were doing it, like, very inconsistently. It was a lot of the, like, there was a couple people that were at the end game, like the top 1%ers, that obviously, like, cheated and duped stuff. Not all of them do, but I don't know. I think there's kind of a universal understanding with the PC community where we kind of know, uh-oh, if people take advantage of this, this is bad. Because we already have a huge problem with bots. I don't know. PC players think differently. I think it's just a universal understanding. Oh, we don't want to kill this game. What's all new for console? Check out my recent patch notes, but basically my most recent patch notes, I'm saying, not that I put one out today. But basically, you guys got gear crafting, which means that you got up to Crystal 5 gear, and then you also got the Rising Tides, which added this new difficulty, and they also renamed all the difficulty worlds for no reason whatsoever. And then it means you also got Mystic gear, which is Crystal 5 upgraded. Which is ridiculously expensive to actually like upgrade. Pardon me. I need a snack. I can probably do this now. Oh yeah. I don't know why the crafting keeps messing up. Okay, so they want me to craft this stupid armor, which I don't know what that's actually doing. Is this like a consumable? Does it just auto craft onto me? Like, pretty weird. Defeat alphas. That's from the dungeons, right? Yeah. They also are invaders. But, okay. The armor's purely for the quest line. Yeah, I figured. That kind of sucks, because it'd be really cool if we had, like, an armor we would get out of the quest line. I think Trove needs more stuff like that. Oh my lord. Can it please create a new world? Like, the Everdark has always sucked because of this, but oh boy. Really bad now. Whatever. Gives me a chance to eat. The little Lunar Lancer guys in the hub actually wear the armor. Oh, that's cool. Dude. That's actually a great idea. Imagine if they really leaned into that for future events. Where it would like maybe even have like a little base that you're slowly upgrading or something. That'd be cool. Like how Path of Exile's recent season added like a city builder. That'd be dope. Joshua basically asking if Pyro Disc is rarer than other gems. Not necessarily. It's just random. Defiance asking, basically, does the game still crash? Yes, it does. I had it crash earlier already. It's definitely a lot more stable than it used to be, for sure, if you're coming from 2018. But it does still die a lot. Most of all, it's got to do with the mods that I run. The game just sometimes, I don't know, it probably still has a memory leak issue or something. Let's be real. And so the game just bleh. Stop. Yeah, I'm gonna be at this for like 2 hours, aren't I? Stupid event. Is getting pieces of gear and loot collecting the fastest way to get block element, or is there a faster way? Nope, it's just slow. You also can get it from Like, don't forget that the gear crafter vaults will give you like a lot of gear. So that'll be another way that you get a bunch of them. But yeah, that is it's pretty bad. Also, hey Magic, we're multi-streaming, just FYI, guys, on Twitch and YouTube. Whoop. Hey Juke. So we're kind of at the last part of this event, but just a reminder for anybody that's just tuning in. There's a trick going on right now that seems intentional, where these dungeons in particular will actually give us Mystic Gear resources, which is insane. It's really inconsistent, though. I don't know if it's like actually a good drop rate. Are there cross saves? Oh, with console? No. There's no cross progression. Completely separate servers. It'd be cool if they would do that, but it's way too expensive for a game to add something like that retroactively. That wasn't planned initially. So it's never gonna happen. Oh, that's better. Now my stomach's not killing me. I bought your Fortnite skin. Ah, yes. The totally real Fortnite skin. That sucks. I was on Xbox, but now I have a nice PC setup. I mean, you could just start on PC and just not worry about it too much. Just have fun, just enjoy it. You'll get updates more consistently, and the game is a lot more stable, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, at this point in time, it would be pretty bad to have cross-saving with all the duping and issues going on console. Like, it would completely destroy the entire game. So, sad to say, but now would not be the time to add crossplay. Fastest way to get block element. Yeah, everybody keeps asking that. I'll make a YouTube short of that. Let me just write that down, and then I'll answer your question. Basically, go to U6, Forbidden Spires. There's a lot of elite mobs that drop there, and they consistently drop these gear crafter vaults. Why am I losing my voice? And then you do want to save the majority of your gear crafter vaults, but keep in mind that as you open them, you'll get like a lot of gear, and loot collecting gear will give you the block element. So it kind of depends how much you want to sacrifice. Anything new on Trove? Well, you guys on console got the same update today as there is with PC, so you're all caught up. Otherwise, those boxes are in the game, and then otherwise, that added Crystal 5 gear. The Rising Tide update you guys got added this biome and Mystic gear as well. A video dedicated to showing off your favorite costumes. Oh, like mine specifically? Yeah, I could do that. I have ideas like that are kind of on the back burner. It's just not like the most exciting. So, but yeah, I'll write that down too. You guys have given me lots of ideas today. I know I should have like a favorite of a lot of things. But I feel like, I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm the type of person, I gotta write it down, because if I end up like putting it in a text document, I'll just forget about it. Which, yeah. Man, they want me to kill a lot of these. Jeez. Hey, Shielder. Oh, are you on Windcraft as well, Shielder? Yeah, I'm down. I'm pretty early on in the game. You're probably a lot further than me. But I didn't know you were on Windcraft as well. Has there been any new characters? Last class was Vanguard. For you, then yeah, you got Bard and Solarian. And hopefully we get like another class soon. I know they're working on one, but who knows if it's even far along. Might still be, you know, in testing phase or something. Just had 150 total dungeons. Oh, using the leaderboard to track it. Yeah. Nice. 21 depths cores, 1 soul of the depths. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Out of that last 50 that you did, right? Because total souls of the depths, how much are you at, VG? The minimap mod is literally minimap mod. Yeah. Just logged in on PlayStation. Longshade isn't spinning. That's because you're not strong enough to enter it, so it doesn't actually spin. I don't know why it does that, but it's not a graphical glitch. It should be like faded out or something. Make a little bit more sense. Got a lot of dungeons here, really lucky. I think in total, this will probably, like, I probably did 50 of these already. I'm gonna say. Just to average out and just... Once we're done with this part of the event, I'll just say that I've got like 100 of them, maybe. And then we'll check and see after donations if we get lucky enough with our Souls of the Depths. That's from 150 dungeons from starting the event to now. Oh, okay. So I think I misunderstood you, VG, because I thought you were talking about the Souls of the Depths the whole time. Because you mentioned, oh, I got 13 from donations, but I think you were talking about the depth cores. Dang, dude. Okay, so it's not consistent and not good. That sucks. I got really excited thinking that we actually, you know, had a new, easier method. Should I save gearboxes for 250 or open them for block element? That's the question, right? It's up to you. Because think about it this way. It's kind of like the tortoise and the hare thing. You're going to get it maxed out eventually anyways. So do you want to open a bunch of boxes and rush your way to getting it maxed out? Or do you want to just take it slow and steady? Granted, I think you can just open the boxes and say who cares. Because in my opinion, maxing out the profession first is more important because you're not going to be able to get anything out of those gear vaults anyways. But you are trading like a lot of gear vaults that you would have farmed. But I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. I opened mine when I was grinding it just because I wanted to get the profession done as quick as possible. Because then it was something I didn't have to worry about. And again, long term, look at this. I'm already up to 7K again. That's after, I think I've opened 20K boxes total. Something like that. So you'll just consistently get them when you're not even thinking about it. It's just a new aspect of the game. So right now it's like, oh, I don't have any of this new item. But you'll get plenty. That was also with donating the 300 stars. Yeah, okay. Gross. Basically, again, to summarize, guys, these dungeons and the event is giving some mystic upgrade components, which otherwise you would have to get out of the worst delve in the game. But it seems to be like we're trying to kind of piece together like how consistent it is and whether or not this is even viable to do. And so far, it doesn't seem like it is. It might still be more consistent than doing 5 stars in Longshade, but I don't know. Like, just for those resources, I mean, because at least you are getting Souls of the Depths on the side. But it's also, like, disgusting, this biome, so... It kind of sucks that they keep on making the most efficient way of grinding in the game, like, some of the worst areas in the game. I don't know, I wish they would actually, you know, start making this game fun. Instead of constantly trying to push content nobody likes. Hey, Owen. For what it's worth, I also got, yeah, a bunch of Lichen Stone, Runic Ore, and Deep Stone. Yeah, so technically it's still the most efficient. Because, yeah, if you're getting those resources as well, like, this is something that you can consistently just get now without having to go out of your way to farm other resources, so that's true. I guess this is just the meta for this 2 weeks. Kind of sucks, but whatever. You could also farm the resources in here for now and sell after the event. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That'd be a good way of making some flux. Because the resources are going to suddenly become like a lot more valuable after the event. I mean, I like it. I like that they're adding these resources into the economy better, but I just wish that it wasn't tied to this specific dungeon. What difficulty is this? We're just in U11 or D14 now. God, this game gets so difficult to get used to. Because U12 or D14 is very, very oversaturated with players right now. I probably shouldn't even bother picking up the gear. But I guess it only takes 2 seconds to go loot collect. But no, I'm trying to consistently get those other resources, so yeah. They added a Lunar Lancer event, but they didn't bother adding a new skin for him. I think there's a Lunar Lancer skin from this event from a few years ago. They just didn't add like a new one. I don't 100% remember what it was though. Maybe I'm mixing it up with a different event. But yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. See, like, the whole thing is, for me, what I find the most fun in Trove is the random generated world and just tackling, like, random dungeons all the time. I don't know why, I just find it overly stimulating to just be like, oh, something new every time. Versus this is so boring. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm having fun because I still just enjoy the game, but I just feel like I'm getting burnt out. I can easily grind like for 2 hours consistently in like the Longshade or other worlds. But when I'm grinding this, like, I'm looking at the timer, I'm looking at the amount of dungeons that I still have left, and bro, it feels like I've been here for so long. And yet it's only been 30 minutes. I mean, the total stream is 1 hour and 30, but I've only started this last part of the quest for 30 minutes, so yikes. I wonder if it would be... This might be an instance where it would be better to be on a speedier character. I'm not gonna do it, because I don't care. But... Yikes. Where's the generation? Hello? Game. There you are. Jeez. Oh, I should put on the mod that gets rid of the fog. Ah. Yeah, let me see if I still got that one. Remove fog from Dragonfire Peaks. No! What is that? What is that mod called that gets rid of the fog? I know there was one, but dang it. Clear? Is it clear biomes? No. Biome in general? Easy to see biomes. That's it. Which apparently I do already have. I just don't have it on. No, I do have it on. Huh. So this biome just is like this. All right. I guess Shores of the Everdark, it doesn't change. Kind of lame, but whatever. That's why podcasts exist. I am the podcast. I don't listen to podcasts. I don't know. I find like listening to things usually is really distracting for me. I don't know why. Like even when I go to the gym, I never listen to music. I'll put on beats and leave them in the background when I'm doing stuff or when I'm just chilling or cooking or just, you know, having a party in the kitchen. But as far as like trying to be efficient, I find it distracting. I don't know why. It's probably my weird ADD. Hey, Santiago. What up? Where the heck is the Nard dungeon, man? Come on. Yikes. This generation's terrible. Hmm. So when you're lifting weights, you only hear your grunts? Yes. Most of all because I focus on my breathing and then I can focus like 100% on the muscle I'm trying to tackle and blah, blah, blah. Again, I think it's just like, I know I'm the weird one. I think it's the depth of field setting. Oh no, I don't have the depth of field. I never have that on. Draw distance maxed out. Depth of field off because that's disgusting. No, it's just what this biome's like for whatever reason. That or maybe the mod isn't working correctly and I gotta like turn it off and on or something. When I'm doing cardio, that's when I'll listen to music and stuff. Or if I'm like lifting super heavy. But that doesn't happen often because our gym doesn't have heavy weights. It's fine. I love my dumbbell exercises, but I do miss lifting heavy. Definitely gotta go to the gym today. I haven't gone for like a couple days just because, I don't know, I pulled something in my back. But I'm feeling pretty good today. I could probably go. Ay. Almost there. 39. Phew. Definitely gonna have to take a break after this. I'm not saying I won't come back on and grind more of this, but it also depends how consistent these are. Because maybe I got a lot more than UVG, but we'll see. It's Trove, right? So it's RNG. Come on. The other thing too is this is one of those events like they clearly don't really expect you to just sit and grind it in one sitting. But it's not that bad. Just because I remember like someone earlier was saying like you're gonna hate this event by the end, and it's like no, I don't. The grind is the grind. And again, at least it's not the new delves. So. I wonder if the main dungeons actually give anything. Probably not. You also need the 2k stars for all 3 items. Yeah, I know. But again, like that's something that I'll just casually grind over the week. I'm not going to try and get all that all at once. Seems to be complete RNG. I also can't see myself logging in to spend every waking moment at Shores of the Everdark. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know. But it's still better than the stupid delves. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's consistent enough that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, I'll do it. But if it's still like so atrociously bad that I can not even fathom like how many dungeons it'll take, then why bother? But we'll finish up the event and then probably wrap up, and then I'll see if I gotta make supper and stuff for the wife or whatever. Otherwise, I'll for sure stream this later tonight. I also low-key like just keep thinking of Windcraft. I want to go back on. It's been so fun. Remember watching videos 6 years ago? I was a goofy kid in 6th grade. Oh, I was always envious of your maxed out classes. I can't believe I'm now entering my last year in school. GG? Welcome to adulthood where you suddenly have to pay for your own video games. Sorry. That's the one thing that genuinely, like, I feel is the biggest transition from young to adult is suddenly when you have bills. Because then it's like, oh, I can't just buy anything I want anymore. Then again, I'm also a weird cheap ass, so. Well, we'll do these last few dungeons that are here just because they're here. And then otherwise, it seems like the event is done now. It is giving us a lot of lunar stars, so I got to keep that in mind that it's going to be like a lot less. Like, farming these lunar stars is going to suck after we're done with the event rewards, because it doesn't seem like there's dailies, which is pretty bad. And the thing is, do I want to use the stars to actually buy mastery items, or do I want to try and spend them and risk the donation? Yeah. That's kind of the thing, right? For me, it's about deciding what to buy at the grocery store each week. Oh, yeah, for that, we're pretty spontaneous of, oh, hey, this would be good. Like, we got soup, pizza pops, and whatever else. It kind of just depends what our mood is. But, yeah, I could see that. Get rid of that crap. Okay, yeah, later nonstop. Got a lot of these armor fragments. If these are the donation item, that would be cool, but I assume those are just gonna clog up my inventory and do nothing. Too bad. I was always the kid who played free games. Oh, free-to-play games? Yeah. Yeah, I got a buddy who continually plays like tons of free-to-play games, so I feel that. Return to the High Priest. This is the High Priest. He just wants... What? Huh? Wait, did that complete it? Okay, that was... Oh, yep, that was extremely underwhelming. What the heck? Also, I like how the bird is stuck on the training dummy that these dudes aren't even attacking. Okay, so where's the donation then? Is that this guy? Oh. Or are you the donation guy? All right, so we got ally, another ally, the mount. Oh, that's so expensive. Oh, geez, those are some weird resources. That's where the armor fragments go. Gross. Where do we donate? Where's the donation table? Is it just... Oh, donating to him. I see. So out of all of that, that was... I wasn't farming that last biome specifically. But still, that's pretty atrocious, the amount of stars that it wants. Especially for a mount that is not like that big of a deal. It's not even a flying mount or anything. Is it tradable? Doesn't seem like it. What about the other ones? Those can drop. I'm not buying it for that though, because I'm not an idiot. And those can drop as well. Okay. What are the stats? Gross. Gross. So I would just get these for mastery and that's it. And then I guess there's the jump strength. Forget the cow. This baby will jump over 2 moons. That's kind of funny. All right. Do we donate though? I think I'm just going to donate. I don't really care that much about the mastery. I really want to risk it and see. And then if this isn't worth it, I just won't bother doing this again. Keeping in mind this was after the event, so it obviously gave me like a lot of stars. Is it really only giving me 9? What? Did it not give me any resources? There's a depth core, not a... Like, is it just being really laggy, or is that literally all it gave me? Because that's not worth it. Not at all. Wow. Let's see out of the dungeons and whatever. No, I don't think I got a single one out of like 100 dungeons. Okay, so it's just not worth it. That sucks. I mean, I did get quite a few depth cores though. So that's not bad, but these are the problem, and it does give all these error resources. It's not like I'm not going to farm that biome and stuff. There's no reason not to grind it, but yeah, I'm not going to donate the stars because those are worthless. I'll just save them up and see if I can craft some of the stuff. I think there should be a multiplier on the star crafting. Yeah, I do too. I mean, typical of Trove, right? It's just complete RNG. No karma bar, no nothing. Damn. Well, that sucks. Anyways, to recap you guys really quick, just before we finish up, you guys on console now have the gear crafting, which check out my other videos if you want to know about all that stuff, but essentially you can get Crystal 5 gear out of it. Mystic gear is also in the game for you guys, which a lot of resources are farmed out of here, but for this event, we've actually got some resources farmed out of the Everdark 1-star dungeons that are actually going to work towards the Mystic gear, including the Souls of the Depths, but they're extremely uncommon, so it's not really worth it. That kind of sucks, because that means I spent all those stars for nothing. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out. Like the video on the way out. Follow if you're on Twitch. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll stream more